Hello everyone, we're from Group 8 and we want to answer question exercise 16 about comparing and contrasting things. Okay, before to begin materials, I want to introduce our member. In the left, she is Safira Istifarini. In the center, he is Satria Rifki Pangestu. And then in the right, I am Siswidya Priyadita Dewi. Our topic is compare notebook Lenovo Yoga 720 and Samsung Notebook 9 Pro. If you want to know, it can be seen from the search below. Uh, Storage is a process storage with digital is saved within a data storage device by means of computing technology. Specification of storage Lenovo Yoga 720. Storage is 512 gigabyte SSD, and Samsung Notebook 9 Pro storage is 256 gigabyte SSD. Lenovo Yoga 720 storage is bigger than Samsung Notebook 9 Pro. Processor. Processor is small chip that resides in computer and other electronic device. Specification of processor Lenovo Yoga 720. Processor is Intel Core i5 8 Gen processor, and Samsung Notebook 9 Pro processor is Intel Core i7 7 Gen processor. Lenovo Yoga 720 processor is lower than Samsung Notebook 9 Pro. Display is a computer output surface and projecting mechanism that show text and often graphic image to the computer user. Specification of display Lenovo Yoga 720 display is 30.3 display 1920 multiplication 1080, and Samsung Notebook 9 Pro display is 13.3 inch display 1920 multiplication 1080. Lenovo Yoga 720 display size same with Samsung Notebook 9 Pro. RAM is random access memory and the supervised temporary data storage space that a computer needs to access right now or in the next few moments. Specification of RAM Lenovo Yoga 720 RAM is 8 GB DDR4 RAM, and Samsung Notebook 9 Pro RAM is 8 GB DDR4 RAM. Lenovo Yoga 720 RAM size same with Samsung Notebook 9 Pro. Okay, and then the next explanation will be explained by Safira Istifarini.
Okay, thank you, Siswi. Next, I will explain about speaker. Speaker is an output hardware device that connects to a computer to generate sound. On these two laptops, Lenovo Yoga 720 and Samsung Notebook 9 Pro, they integrate with a different speaker. Lenovo Yoga 720 is integrated with a GPL speaker, and while Samsung Notebook 9 Pro integrated with a stereo speaker. Even though they integrated a different speaker, as I see in the internet, GPL speaker is as good as stereo speaker. So we can say that as Lenovo Yoga 720 speaker is as good as Samsung Notebook 9 Pro speaker. Okay, after that, I will explain about VGA, or we can say that is video graphic array. VGA is an analog interface between a PC and monitor that was widely used prior to DVI, HDMI, and DisplayPort. As you can see in these two laptops, they have the same VGA. That is Intel UHD 620, and because they have the same VGA, we can say that the graphic in the Lenovo Yoga 720 is as strong as Samsung graphic, Samsung Notebook 9 Pro graphic. Okay, after that, I will explain about the touchscreen. Touchscreen is mean that the screen of the laptop can be touched with stylus, or we can read something with a stylus in that laptop. And on these two laptops, they all have the display touchscreen. So we can say that the Lenovo Yoga 720 is as sophisticated as Samsung Notebook 9 Pro because they all have the touchscreen display. Okay, next I will explain about the fingerprint scanner. Fingerprint scanner is a security system that used in the device. In the Lenovo Yoga 720, it have a fingerprint scanner, and the Samsung Notebook 9 Pro doesn't have it. So we can say that Lenovo Yoga 720 is have a more strict security system than Samsung Notebook 9 Pro. And we can say it like the security of the Samsung is not as strict as Lenovo Yoga 720 security system. Okay. Next, I will explain about the weight. Lenovo Yoga 720 have a weight about 1.25 kilos, and Samsung Notebook 9 Pro have the weight about 1.32 kilos. So we can say that Lenovo Yoga 720 weight is heavier than Samsung Notebook 9 Pro. Okay, next I will explain about the operating system in the Lenovo Yoga 720 and Samsung Notebook 9 Pro. The two laptops have the same operating system, that is Windows 10 Home Basic. So we can say that Lenovo Yoga 720 is as sophisticated as Samsung Notebook 9 Pro because they have the same operating system. Okay, the next slide will be explained by Satria.
And then the next is battery. A battery is power to turn on the device. And then in this case, the Lenovo Yoga have 4 cells battery, and then Samsung have 3 cells battery. So Lenovo Yoga 720 battery is bigger than Samsung Notebook 9 Pro. And then the next is power supply. It's used for convert the AC or DC power. So in Lenovo Yoga have 48 watt AC adapter watt, and then in Samsung have 50 watt AC adapter. So in this case, Lenovo Yoga power supply is weaker than Samsung Notebook 9 Pro. And then the next is USB slots. It's like hole to input the USB drive. Okay. So in Lenovo Yoga 720 have one USB slot, and in Samsung have two USB slot. So Samsung Notebook 9 Pro has more USB 3.0 slots than Lenovo Yoga. So the next we can see that These two devices have an active pen, have a stylus for writing or drawing in the screen because it's touch screen, okay. And then these two devices also have can rotate 316 degree of the display, as you can see. Then the next is comparison about these two devices. Lenovo have on better features because it have fingerprint, then also have a bigger storage and bigger battery. And if Samsung Note 9 Pro has a higher processor type, then has more USB slots. It's depend on you if you want to buy like a notebook who has a bigger storage and battery, you can choose the Lenovo Vega. And if you want the bigger processor type and the more USB slots, you can choose the Samsung Note 9 Pro. Okay, that's all from us. Thanks for your attention. If you want to comment, just comment below in the comment section. Okay, see you.